Hey girl, hey, and it's me, George, back with another video. Today is my 5-year lock anniversary. Literally today, I had my locks for 5 years. Isn't that crazy? So, the story I wanted to tell you guys is I actually had a whole nother video set up, prepared, and edited for you guys. But unfortunately, the video has been kind of messed up and ruined due to the fact that I may have accidentally deleted the original clips from the video. So therefore, the video was messed up before I even got a chance to post it. Yeah, guys, anywhere. As you can see, this was the original video. It has so many clips, so much fun stuff. Here's my locks when they started off as coils. And then they shrunk as they started to lock more. With just a little tender loving care, they started to grow. Here they were when they really started to get longer. And that was after I dyed the tips. As you can see, it was a lot more tip dye. But the more my locks grew, the color faded. And some of it like died off a little bit. Not drastically to a point where my lock is significantly shorter. But everybody with locks knows that the ends of your locks die off at some point in your lock journey. So yeah, that's what happened. And here's all the video that I had. It had a little workout section. It was like a time-lapse thing, and then all of here I was retwisting my locks for you guys, but you know, that's all gone now. So back to the little boy's face. I measured my locks and everything. So I am a tad bit frustrated, but it's okay. Everything happens for a reason. I still have a phone, I still have me, I still could record another video, so that's what I'm going to do for you guys. I'm recording a video for you guys today on the actual day of my 5-year lock anniversary. And as you can see, my hair is already retwisted and stuff. You can see the length now. I am now at tailbone length. That's super exciting. I'm gonna give you guys 5 hairstyles that I like to do with my locks in particular on a regular, or some hairstyles that I do when I'm going to events or whatever. If you haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe, because if you don't like me now, you're gonna like me later, so you might as well just like me now and like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Social medias, my Instagram is blvck.oasis. The A in black is a V, and that's the same for Twitter, except the dot is an underscore. My Snapchat is GAD_3. And I don't be on Facebook, but if you want to follow me on Facebook, it is George Dorsey. George spelled the traditional way, and Dorsey is DORSEY. Without further ado, let's get started. Hey guys, so real quick, while I was editing, I realized that I said boom a lot. So if you want to make this fun, if you have some friends, you want to make it a drinking game, you got to take a drink every time I say boom or so. Boom and so. Those are the 2 words you have to drink to every time I say them. All right, enjoy. I could just cheat and be like, oh, here's one of my hairstyles. Yeah, but this is like one of the hairstyles I do just with my hair down, parted down the middle, whatever. I won't include this in the 5 because that is cheating. But yeah, this is classic. You could put her up, you could put her back. One side could be back, both sides could be back. You could toss her to this side, you could toss her to that side. You know, she's real fun. You can always do whatever you want when your hair is just down and not in no types of ponytails or buns. Next thing I have for you guys is my pigtails. So I get 2 hair ties. I usually have smaller hair ties for this particular hairstyle, but I don't know when. I guess I lost all of them over time, so I need to go get more. So what you do is you split it down the middle. You can have it as high or as low as you want. Right now, I'm just gonna do a low one. And what I like to do is on each side. I take out 2 locks to not put in the ponytail, and I'm going to show you why in about 2 seconds. So what you do is you double strap that, and you take this, do the same thing. Make sure you take out 2 locks that you don't want to be in the ponytail, preferably towards the middle, down low. All right, our 2 pigtails are pigtails. Do you say pig or pink? I swear I don't know which one I'd be hearing. But now I'm going to show you guys the reason why we took out these 2 locks. So you see how you see the head the hair tie. So I don't particularly like the hair tie showing. So a trick that I do is, now since my locks are long enough, I take my locks and I wrap it around the hair tie. And then tuck. So that way the pigtails have a seamless look to them. I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. We're just going to wrap and tuck. And boom, you have your cute little pigtails. That's hairstyle number 1. Alrighty, so hairstyle number 2. My classic high bun with or without a infinity wrap by Keisha Charmaine. Like, I love my infinity wraps by her. They're so good. So for this, what we do here is we flip the hair down, flip her back. Now you can adjust your bun to where you want it. You can have it more back here, you can have it more up here, or whatever. And then take the hair tie. It's in my hand. It's in this hand. So I'm gonna pull it, wrap it over, and then I'm here with it, and boom. And you just tuck any locks that are out, and boom. Here is a classic bun. Don't mind that there's a little bit out here, because that's normal for people with longer locks to do that, because there's really nowhere for me to tuck all of this. And remind you guys, my locks are kind of different lengths, because the locks up front are slightly shorter than the ones in back. I like have layers because, you know, I do have different kinds of hair texture in my hair, so, and different sections of my hair grow faster than others. So yeah, here it is. Here's the back. Ooh, it probably look a little messed back there, but you get the point. So this is without the head wrap, and let's see, which head wrap are we gonna pick today? Let's pick this one, because if you have me on Instagram, you've seen this one before. So I'm gonna show you how I do it. Oh, ooh. Usually I would already have it around my neck so I wouldn't have to throw it over. So that was a little unprofessional of me. But, you know, we always finesse. So just so it doesn't mess me up, we throw her over. And what we do here, I set it right here. I pull it back just a little bit to expose my edges just a little bit to show you the sleekness. And what I like to do to cover the locks that are in the bun, I just pull her up and leave the rest of the bun out. And boom, there you have it, a high bun style with one of Keisha Charmaine's infinity head wraps. This is like giving you a safari vibe. Very decorative. Love this head wrap. It's actually one of my faves. And sometimes with this bun, I like to pull down 2 little locks sometimes. But I'm not gonna do that right now. But next hairstyle, we have a classic high-low. Lately, I've really been feeling this look. I do my high-low with 2 locks out. Sometimes I'll do 2 and 2, but right now we are just going to do 1. Grab the amount of hair or locks to your liking. This is how I like my high-lows to look. And you just wrap your hair tie around as if you're doing a ponytail, but just with a certain amount of hair. Boom. Pull it out. Remember what I said, guys. Remember the hair tie? We hide it by, you don't ever want to use just one lock because that's going to be too much tension on one lock. And that's how you could possibly cause balding. But luckily I have strong hair. But I always make sure I use 2 locks, so not one lock is doing too much of the work. So I have 2 on each side. And what we're going to do here is, where'd that one come from? Okay, and what we're going to do here is take the 2 and 2, wrap it around. Wrap it around S, like so. You can wrap it around once and tie it here, or sometimes what I like to do is wrap it around twice. And then I'll do a light tie. Like, so I just go over and under. I don't like tie like a shoelace. So I just go over and under, give it a little pull, and tuck. And tuck anything that is left. Judge it up a little bit, and boom. There you go. Your high-low ponytail with a seamless tie. And sometimes what I like to do is put the beads at the end. If you've seen on my page, I will have beads at the end of my locks. And I could actually show you how I do that because I have them right here. Okay, so boom. When I beat it, I take my little beading tool. 1. I usually like to do 3 to 4. Well, I don't like odd numbers, so I don't really like odd numbers. I don't really like odd numbers, so I usually do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and boom. You put the lock through the loop, and then you pull the lock through the beads. And I don't do rubber bands. What I do, I take the little loopy, I put it in the bead while the lock is still in there. You see that? Put it in the bead while the lock is still in there. Then I take the lock that's out the bottom, put it through the loop. Put it through the loop. See that? And then I pull down and back through that bead. Oh, I was pulling the wrong side. But yeah, that's how you do that. And to adjust how much lock is coming out the bottom, you just pull the opposing side. And that's how you do it. And that's how I bead my lock. I'm not about to do the other one because then I'm going to have to take it down. But that is how I do it. All right. That was hairstyle number 3. Now on to hairstyle number 4. We're doing a high pony. Here we have like a mid to high pony. Like when I do my high ponies, this is usually how high I like them. So, you know, not as low as a low pony, because if so, the hair will be further down. But a high pony allows your hair to be a little higher on your back, but still shows your length. And it gives you a little swing. And sometimes I like to pull the 2 locks from the side and have it down. and sometimes throw beads on the end, like how I showed you before, but I'm not doing it this time. Remember, guys, my favorite thing, making it seamless. So just pull 2 locks from the bottom. So pull 2 locks that's rooted from the back of the ponytail, so that way it doesn't look weird. And pull them up and tie it around. Do a little tie and tuck. And boom, a seamless high pony. And now we're on to lock style number 5. This is the style that I did for Pride look last year. Sad because Pride is canceled this year. Like, what the bleep? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my gosh. Jelani's gonna laugh at that one. Hairstyle that I did for my Pride last year. So it's kind of like a high-low pigtail double pony. Okay, I'm so extra. But this time I'm gonna leave 2 locks out. Or do I want to? I do. So with this one, we're doing front pigtails. Or pigtails. I don't know what they're called. I just like them. So same concept as the pigtails. We take the desired amount of hair. Well, same concept as the high-low. We take the desired amount of hair, but just from one side, leaving hair coming down in the back. We take our hair tie, one of our hair ties, and we tie her into a ponytail. Boom. And make sure you try to grab about the same amount that you did on one side on the other side. And boom, there you have it. You have your 2 ponytails. And like I said, guys, always remember, you want to make it seamless because it makes it a little cuter. It doesn't show that you have a hair tie on your head. It's just pure locks all on the whole head. So just like the other ponytails, you take 2 and 2 from under the ponytail and wrap and tie it and tuck. Oh, well, actually, I'm not going to tuck this one. And same thing on this side. 2 locks, 2 locks. You wrap and you tie. Sometimes I don't even have to tuck. Like, my locks will stay secure with me just tying it, and the leftover locks will just blend into the rest. So sometimes I don't really have to tuck it. But this one I will. Because I did not like how that looked. Okay, I'm back. And then we would just slick back a little bit. I would add a little eco, but I'm not going out and I don't want to slick back my edges today. But I'm just going to I'm just showing you guys how I would usually do it. Just with a little brush back, just a little bit. Because my edges kind of naturally slick on their own anyway. With or without product, with probably just a little water and oil. But yeah, that's how you accomplish that style. You have your 2 ponytails, left a little hair out in the back. And this time I left 2 down in the front. I didn't have 2 locks down in the front for Pride, but I think I like this hairstyle better with the 2 locks down in front. This one is not cooperating with me today, isn't it? It's really been 5 years. It's been such a journey. These past 5 years, I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about confidence, and my locks went through the journeys with me. It's been great, and I can give you another video on how I got my locks started, how I take care of them on a regular, but that's for future. But I apologize that I wasn't able to give you guys the original video that I had because it was a lot, it was fun, but you know, things happen, and I promised a video, so here is a video. And I promised myself a video, so here is a video. So yeah, that was 5 hairstyles for each year I had my locks. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, remember, happiness equals success. Success does not equal happiness.